Hey guys, it's Shelly here with Lovecreatelaugh.blogspot.com. I'm here tonight to do my second part of the challenge that Nicole issued for her 2000 subby challenge giveaway. The first one I did my product pull video last night and worked on most of the layout last night, and then tonight I'm going to do my finished layout video. So I'll just go ahead and get started. I'm going to go over the things that I did not use first. I'll just kind of flip through them real quick so you can see which ones I didn't use. The flour sack from October Afternoon nothing really screamed at me, so I went ahead and left those out. The silver doily from Martha Stewart coasters. I opted not to use these basic gray brads, only because I couldn't find like the perfect spot for them. And there's so few of them that I just really don't want to just throw them on just to throw them on. So I'm going to hold on to those. I didn't end up using any of the arrows. I had brought down a lot of these little October Afternoon stickers because I always do. And I didn't use any of these 5. I was thinking on this love, but I decided against it because there was just another direction that I went in with it, so I didn't use any of those. The rub-ons got bypassed on again. I think I might use these for some kind of spooky Halloween kind of layouts. I'm not sure. And then the letters that I chose not to use were the Stickers doll and the black fabric chipboard. The October Afternoon mini markets in green and cream did not get used on this project, and the Marquee American Craft stickers did not get used either. The papers that I had pulled that I decided not to use are these 3. I did not use the Echo Park Dots and Stripes Leaf Large Dot, the DCWB piece from that stack, or this October Afternoon Strawberry Jam paper. It was a little too pink for what I was going for. Alright, and then I'm probably, oopsie, I just dropped my glasses. I'm probably going to prop my, I forgot. I also didn't use any of these washies. I pulled 7 and I only used 3, and these 4 didn't get used. I guess I'll just show you some of the products I used before I show the layout. I did use these 3 washies. I think these 2 are Trees Collins, and then that one I'm not sure who the manufacturer is, but I also used my Heart Punch, this one, and the smaller one, this one. I did use some of these little opaque white sequins. I used a few of those. I did use the rest of that the rest of the border on this page as well. And I used several of these K & Company die cuts, which is outside of my norm, so it was a bit of a challenge, but I really like how it turned out. I did use that front, one of these paper layers from Glitz Designs. Those are kind of cool. And I did use this little square sticker from 5 and Dime Word Stickers. I also incorporated that greenwood grain border that was there on, this is Crepe Paper Random. Alright, now on to, let's see, I guess I'll do the stickers or paper stickers I used next. I use these American Crafts puffy letter stickers from American Crafts and Dear Lizzie. I'm kind of bummed, like, I love this font, and I like it better than I thought it would. I thought they were, like, huge chunky, and I only paid $1.49 for them, but I'm already out of some of the letters. I'm completely out of R's and E's. Doesn't that suck? But that's okay, because I like how it turned out. I just wish there was more in these packages, because there's not enough. And then I did end up using the basic gray, red letters. So those are my 2 different letter families. And for the papers that I used, I went back into my stash and pulled this my Mind's Eye Nostalgia label paper. Because I needed something a little bit darker to ground the photo on that background piece, so I used this. And then I did use as my base that Random Collection graphic, which is what the base of my layout is. I used some of this American Craft Shoreline paper for some hearts. And I used some of this Crepe Paper Random Collection paper for some hearts as well. Okay. And I also used a couple of those little random die cuts that I had in my stash that I had pulled. I'm going to slide this over to use as to hold my layout up. And I also used my Zig pen to outline some stuff. So there's what the layout looks like. Finished layout. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's not very dimensional. I mean, some of these are pop dotted up, but nothing metal or thick or bulky, which is kind of nice. So this is, all I really did was I punched out some hearts. I decided my title was going to be Our Forever Love. And then I just did layering. And, there's like 3 of these flowers down here. And I just did some clusters around. And then I wanted the hearts to kind of float off with the sequins. And I just like how it turns out. It was simple. And I outlined all the hearts. And some washi tape down here and over there. And there's that die cut that says you plus me equals bliss. And then there's that die cut. I think this is authentique. And I don't know about this border down here, to be honest with you. And then that's October Afternoon. And these are, what are those? K & Company. And then this thing's Glitz Designs. So that's the whole layout. I mean, it was pretty basic. I'm probably going to do the journaling on something on the back and just, that it's our engagement photo. And when it was taken. So, there it is. I do want to say thank you to Nicole for hosting a 2000 subby challenge giveaway. I do love challenges because it gets me outside of my comfort zone. I tend to do what I find the easiest. I take the path of least resistance of the type of layouts that I typically do. I pretty much stick with them most of the time. So I love the challenges because it does kind of get me outside of that, and I generally like how they turn out. It's just not something, I think about when I'm just scrapping just to get it done. I just want to get them done in my book. So I do appreciate your challenge, and I think you're fantastic on YouTube. You're one of my favorites, and I can't wait to keep watching you. So thanks again, Nicole, and thank you all for watching. Have a great night.